Mom sent a message, "We no longer trust you, so we changed all the locks." I replied one line. I'll never forget the message that shattered me. It was just one line from my mom that read, "We no longer trust you, so we changed all the locks." My hands went numb. My own family, the people who raised me, fed me, laughed with me, had just cut me off completely. No explanation, no warning, just a cold message that said I was no longer welcome in my own home. Tell me honestly, what would you do if your family suddenly decided you were no longer trustworthy? Would you beg for answers, or would you walk away in silence? It started a few weeks before that text, and to be honest, I should have seen the signs. My parents have always been strict, especially my mom. She's one of those women who believes reputation is everything. The way people see you matters more than what's actually true. My dad, on the other hand, is quieter, the type who avoids conflict. Growing up, I was the good kid. I got good grades, never got into trouble, and always tried to make them proud. I'm 26 now, living independently, but I still visited my parents every weekend because family meant everything to me. Or so I thought. The tension started when my younger brother, Adam, moved back home after losing his job. Adam has always been the golden child, the charming one, the funny one, the one who could do no wrong in my mom's eyes. But what people didn't see was how manipulative he could be. He always found a way to make himself look like the victim, no matter what the situation was. At first, I didn't mind helping him. I even lent him some money to get back on his feet. I told him, "Pay me back whenever you can, no pressure." I meant it if family helps family. But a few weeks later, I started noticing weird things. One day, I got a call from my credit card company saying there were suspicious charges on my account. $9, gaming console, new sneakers, and some expensive electronics. I panicked, thinking my card had been stolen. But when I checked the address on the delivery receipt, it was my parents' address. Confused, I called my mom. "Hey, Mom, did someone use my card at your house?" I asked. Her tone instantly changed. "What are you implying, that we stole from you?" She snapped. I was stunned. I wasn't accusing anyone, I was just asking. But before I could explain, Adam grabbed the phone and started yelling, "Stop blaming me for everything. You think I'm a thief now." That's when it clicked. I didn't want to believe it, but the pattern was clear. Adam had access to my old mail at my parents' house. I'd used their address when I was in college. He must have used my saved card info or something. I tried to handle it calmly. I drove over the next day and showed Mom the evidence. "Mom, look, the order confirmation has your address, and the email says my name. Please just ask Adam if he did this. I'm not trying to cause trouble." She refused to even look at the screen. "You're accusing your own brother of stealing. What happened to you?" she said coldly. My dad sat silently, not meeting my eyes. I left that day with tears in my eyes. It wasn't just about the money, it was about trust. They believed Adam over me without even listening. I thought things might calm down with time, but it got worse. A few days later, I went to visit, but my key didn't work. I thought maybe they'd changed the locks for some reason, so I rang the doorbell. Adam opened the door and smirked. "What do you want?" I said, "I'm here to talk to Mom and Dad." He shrugged and said, "They're busy. Maybe try texting them." Then he closed the door in my face. I stood there for a minute, completely numb. That night, I texted Mom, "What's going on? Why can't I get inside? Did you change the locks?" Hours passed with no response. Finally, around midnight, my phone buzzed. Her message said, "We no longer trust you, so we changed all the locks. Don't come here again." I stared at it for minutes, my heart pounding. I couldn't understand what I had done that was so unforgivable. My own mother was locking me out like I was some kind of criminal. So that's the situation I was in. My parents believed I was the villain, and my brother, the real culprit, was probably sitting comfortably inside the house I grew up in. Before I tell you what I did next, I want you to stop and think. If your family turned their back on you, would you fight to prove your innocence, or would you walk away and never look back? Tell me in the comments, because what I did next shocked everyone. The next morning, I decided I wasn't going to let Adam get away with it. I called my credit card company again and explained everything. They helped me file a fraud claim, and after some investigation, they confirmed that the purchases were made using my card, delivered to my parents' house, and signed for by Adam. I got my money refunded, and the company said they'd be contacting law enforcement since it was technically identity theft. I didn't want to press charges, but I realized this was the only way to get the truth out. A week later, I got a call from my mom. I almost didn't pick up, but part of me still hoped she'd apologize. Instead, she screamed, "How could you do this to your own brother? The police came here asking questions. He's humiliated." I took a deep breath and said, "Mom, I tried to talk to you. You wouldn't listen. I didn't press charges, the company did. I just wanted the truth out. She wouldn't hear it. She said, 'You've destroyed this family. Don't ever contact us again.' Then she hung up. That night, I broke down. I felt like I'd lost everything: my parents, my brother, my sense of belonging. But I also knew I couldn't let them keep walking all over me. I focused on my job, my friends, and therapy. Slowly, I started healing. Weeks passed with no word from them, until one day, I got a text from an unknown number. It was Adam. "You happy now? Mom and Dad are miserable. They won't even talk to me. I hope you're proud." For the first time, I didn't respond. I didn't owe him or them anything anymore. But then, something unexpected happened. About 3 months later, I got a call from my dad. His voice was shaky. "Hey, can we meet? There's something I need to tell you." I hesitated, but I agreed. When we met at a coffee shop, he looked older, tired. He said quietly, "Your mom found out the truth. Adam finally admitted he used your card. He thought it was no big deal since you had money. She's been crying for days." I just sat there in silence. I didn't feel relief. I didn't feel anger, just emptiness. "She wants to apologize," he added. A few days later, my mom showed up at my apartment. She looked nothing like the strong, proud woman I grew up with. She looked small, broken. "I don't even know where to start," she said, her voice trembling. "I was so blinded by love for your brother that I couldn't see the truth. I'm so sorry." I wanted to forgive her, but something inside me had changed. I told her, "I understand you love him, but love shouldn't mean betraying someone else." She nodded, tears streaming down her face. "Please come home," she whispered. That's when I said the one line that ended it all. "You already changed the locks, Mom. Keep them that way." Her face fell, and for a moment I almost regretted saying it, but I meant every word. Because sometimes, when someone locks you out of their life, you realize you were never really safe inside to begin with. After that day, I moved on. I built my own version of family, friends who supported me, co-workers who respected me, people who actually listened. Adam tried reaching out a few more times, but I never replied. My mom sent a few messages too, saying she missed me, but I needed distance. I wasn't angry anymore, I just didn't trust them. It's been almost a year now, and I still haven't been back to that house. Every now and then, I drive past it. The front yard looks the same, the windows glow at night, but it doesn't feel like home anymore. It's just a building full of memories, good ones, painful ones, lessons learned. And sometimes that's okay. Because home isn't always where you grew up. Sometimes it's where you finally find peace. So, tell me, was I wrong to walk away? Should I have forgiven my family after everything they did? Or was it right to draw the line and protect myself? Like this video if you think I made the right choice, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all in the next story.